Hello there, Yuris, Yanks, Euros, and Yings. Today, I have a nice LG game ready for you guys to observe. Today, I'll be casting it, and we will begin the game right now. We have a new LG player among us. His name is Wasp69. You guys might know him as the guy who just changes his name to whatever he can find. Like one week it was Shenlong, the other week it was I think it was Hind. I can't remember exactly. I got with me Chilling observing this game, and Mr. Chaos or XAOC is going to be playing against him. It was going to be a GLA mirror, but it seems like we have some technical difficulties with Wasp's connection, so we'll probably restart the game. But the map we're going to use for today, Cold Territory, is one of those favorite maps that never gets old, unlike Lagoon. Yeah, I know. Even people are gonna think of me as a hypocrite because I did make my own version of Lagoon with D, and I'm sick of Lagoon. I have no shame of saying that whatsoever. Wait, now the game's gonna be dying off here, so I'm gonna probably switch back to the image slideshow just to be sure, and we're gonna restart the game in a second. And let's see. Let me go quickly join back. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, okay. Now we have another game. We have Chilling that's going to play right now, and Chilling is our young prodigy, one of the new players in Rise of Res altogether, and LG. And he is going to be really new. Wait 1 second. Now we have Chaos XAOC here as our GLA, and we have Chilling as Russia. Now, unlike most other changes, unlike most other factions, Russia did receive a substantial amount of changes. But the least amount of changes has to go to China, because China is overall the best faction in public build right now, and we instead of nerfing things, we rather buff the other factions because that just leads to more fun overall. And just like we are talking about the changes, I don't remember a change for Mishka, but I do remember that they're not supposed to phase through snowmen. Aw, cute little snowman. On the other bottom end, we see, Chaos here building a fast war factory, a second supply a bit late, and a Dushkin is planned for construction, while Chilling is seeing all of this right now, and he's setting some 2 conscripts in the middle, probably going to hold these middle garrisons to just harass and get the vision. That's one of the most important things, so use garrison control. On the other end, we have our barracks coming from Chaos on the right, and we have a disconnection screen by what it seems to be Wasp. So we're going to probably kick that buddy out, and goodbye, Wasp. Well, that thing's no longer buzzing in our ear. And we have another late supply from Chilling, and let's see if we're going to see a second supply truck here, or is he going to forget it? He doesn't seem like it with his money. And we have this worker here just standing and doing nothing. Oh, see, the moment I just told him, Chaos realized that he needed to change something. Okay, we have a conscript coming to the right, and he's going to probably try to capture this oil well, or probably take care of this garrison. I would probably take the garrison if I were him. And on the left, we have another conscript right next to the garrison, and a grizzly as an opener. Huh, that's interesting. Now, a grizzly is a unique unit that it's basically a beefcake. That's what it is. And what we see here is a technical and a combat bike, but that's not. Is that an RPG? No, that's an anarchist bike. Anarchist bikes have the anarchist soldier individually put onto them, and they deal Aurora bomb damage, which is much more effective than other damage types. And we have this BMP destroying the bike and attacking the technical, which dies immediately, but is taking a substantial amount of damage. The supply war truck is trying to crush, and he does manage to crush the infantry there. Otherwise, this BMP would be toast. And then on the left, we see this Grizzly moving in. And one of the things I was mentioning is that the Grizzly has a weak gun, and it can get a missile upgrade later on. But what makes it special is that it's really strong against bullets. And it's a really armored or beefy unit. So it can probably kill everything here and ignore that Dushka for like probably half a minute. But it's not strong against tanks or heavy missile damage. And with that, we see the denial of the building of the first black market, or the only black market, but the tier 1 of Chaos. On the left end, we see the oil captured and the Mishka returning to base for another recon run later on. These two Scorpions are pursuing this this Grizzly, and it's going to be to no avail. Now, one of the changes I should mention about the Grizzly is that the public Grizzly has the zombie grenade launcher. We call it the zombie grenade launcher because it fires in a circle around the unit as if there's such a unit that goes melee against it. There isn't. Like, mobs don't do that. Mob units. But instead, we have something that fires like smoke grenades in front of the unit and kills the infantry in front of it. So it's much better in assaults. It's much more trickier to use, I do admit that, but it's better in assaults, and that's what matters. Now we have 4 Scorpions coming out from Chaos from the left and on the right, and we see a oil on the left. 2 Dushkas here to secure it, but these supplies are untouched. So Chaos should probably expand there when he gets the money. On to the middle, however, we see some RPG conscripts coming out and some BMPs. So Chilling is remaining to that whole light APC infantry tactics that Orlo will probably use in 2.0. Now we see the Scorpions bend physics and just drop shot this Mishka to death. You gotta love the Sage engine. Now, Chilling on the left, however, has expanded and built his oil, has just built 1 RPG component tower, not anything more, and now he's engaging the Dushkas on the right, and he's throwing a smoke grenade, which will distract all of the Dushka gunners to attacking it. And he's currently trying to focus down this oil there. And on the right end, there's 2 Scorpions coming out to respond, but these RPG conscripts will quickly make short work of them should he try to correctly attack them. But they're getting into the Dushka range and gonna be soon killed. Oh, no, wait, we have more quads coming out with Stinger soldiers and a few rebels pushing in with the quads, and the RPG conscript there is dead. There's nothing he can do about it. Now we have an engagement here. Is Chilling gonna take it? I don't know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But these RPG conscripts are trying to finish off that quad with no avail. On the left, however, we see this RPG conscript sent to this watchtower to probably be an observer, but it doesn't seem like he was ordered to get inside it yet. Probably a little vision trick, vision bug or something. See, because if you see a garrison and you tell a guy to enter it and then you lose vision over it, sometimes it just bugs out. I'm not sure how consistent that is. I don't know how consistently you can repair an oil deck with just beating with a hammer either. I don't know. I played Age of Empires. That game taught me that if you use a sword against a building, it can be burning. So maybe this is the same logic, but in reverse. And another Dushka is to protect probably this barracks and war factory against any incursions of flying units, which Chilling is not really known on using. He is known to go to quick tier 2. And what's this? Oh, my mistake. There is a Hellion up there, but I did not see the helipad. Oh, there it is. There's a helipad. And we see even a thermobaric launching Burantino added in. Do we have any upgrades from Chilling, however? I do not see a single upgrade so far. Let's see anything from Chaos here. Oh, we see worker shoes, which increase the efficiency and speed of our worker movement and collection. And we see these helicopters going right into the Stinger side, getting picked off with the quad's help. Going back, barely alive. That's 1 pixel too close of death. Now we see Chaos going on the left, going to attack them soon. This RPG component tower pounding that Scorpion tank and making quick work of it. But Chaos still is focused on attacking here. He's engaging the RPG tower with the units. Now the toxin tractor attacking it is not really a priority, but the quads here alongside the Scorpion does do a hefty amount of damage. And I think the RPG tower is going to go down. Yes, it does. These supply trucks do not have the assault armaments installed, so they will not have the cannon to defend themselves. But with that said, the Golem comes in with 2 BMPs going in the front. And is that a Boris? Yes, it is. Boris has arrived, and he's brought a trusty RPG with them, and a quick Hellion rush to go and pick off any lasting survivors. There's this radar truck coming in, and the Stingers quickly engage on the first targets they see. Being fortified with the fortification upgrade, they just make short work of those armored units until the Burantino comes in, And burns, no, wait, those aren't dead. They aren't dead yet, but normally they burn any gunner like that, like the Stinger gunners, in a hit. This golem is having a hard time understanding where to go or how to shoot. But with that said, the thermobaric pods come out from the Hellions, burning those GLA bastards to crisps. Now we see some more quads coming in and being shortly, being short-lived. Chaos has brought out the new LG Scorpions, which are different from the public Scorpions. The most notable difference is that they have an ATGM launcher, an anti-tank ground missile. Air-to ground missile? No, Chilling, don't die on us. Now that being said, these missiles are great against tanks. They do a silly amount of damage against tanks. But they track and they're not good against infantry or buildings. In exchange, their rocket mode with the normal rocket pods actually do a lot of damage to basically anything that stands there. But because it's rockets and they do not track, they are actually good. What's his name? They are actually good against buildings and mass mobs of infantry. However, if you do forget your sentinel in the corner, they will also get equally pounded. So do beware when using fighting against this. Now what this allows is for a GLA to better hit and run with its weapons because it launches and then you can run back. It's really easy. And with that, its Stinger goes down. Stinger goes and kills the Hellion, but the thermobaric pods avenge their flying brother really quickly. Now this golem is having some trouble getting pursued by the quads and harassed by those buggies. And this Mista here is also doing its own thing. I'm not sure what he wants to achieve with that unupgraded Mista, but this Boris does achieve to get a kill from that buggy, quickly taking it out. And then we have the Nigerian runner, the terrorist, run in, there's nothing to really oppose it right now. The golem's guns will try to kill it, but the BMP is the saving grace of that vehicle. Now, as for, let's see. Now we have the supply trucks forgetting to go and collect back again. And on the right side, there doesn't seem much to be happening, but Chilling has started to get secondary economy. And Chaos here has one level of arms merchants, which gives them, a steady amount of income, even though it is more limited than the other factions in the game. GLA more relies on its bounties. However, there are no soup weapons added, but we have currently a first Gutstorm getting built right as I just said that. And Chilling, however, has not really built any soup weapons yet. Now, in this version of LG, from the latest changelog, soup weapons have been increased from 2K to 2.5K, and GLA has the ability to hide their soup weapon with camo knitting. And camo knitting allows it to be stealthy and have the first strike option. And given that this faction is one that, doesn't scale late game and, its secondary economy is killing you, something like this would force the enemy to either scan, to push, or to, take casualties, which is all good for GLA. But what's not good is this golem tank getting suppressed by this Jarman, getting pinned down, while this other golem tank uses Shtorta ability. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, and some Russian friend of mine will probably tell me how wrong I said it. But this Mista here, being mistaken, goes to the left and actually gets hit and destroyed. My mistake. That's from me. Sorry about my phone. And we see another power plant put in, and we see that Chilling has gone for a nuclear unlock. Let's see. Now we see more Graz coming in, but no Ural trucks. Oh, we see the first Ural truck come out. Sorry about that. Now, I hope that won't happen again. Now we have the Gutstorm finally out. Let's see if he does forget or not about the counting ability. He should probably add that in soon. Now, in LG, also, we have the soup weapons in general to have less health. Like, it's around, say, a War Factory amount of health, because why is it, that's not crucial. That may be a crucial building, but it's not supposed to be a tech building. Tech is much more important than soup weapons. At the same time, it has a reduced area of effect. All soup weapons have reduced timers and area of effect. And what we see here is this little squad of Hellions here getting shot down by Stinger soldiers, and the Ural in the back is bringing in the pain, shooting the second one that tried to get away. Now we see these Mustazir trying to shoot down the first thing it can, but this Ural truck in the front is just making short work of those aliens, just taking each one down. There was like 5 a minute ago, but now there's just 1. He's the only one left. Now in this case, the Ural truck here is being ignored from the enemy probably, but the Graz are here to greet the Russians quite well. And what is this? This is a Wolverine. Wolverines are from the VDV drone, if I'm not mistaken. They're like this fancy BMP variant. Does he even have... Oh yeah, there they are. See? Yeah, they're here. Does the machine gunners have the... Yeah, he has the detection upgrade, yes. But this terrorist here gets crushed by the golem. And the explosion kills a unit right next to it. So Chilling here is on the back end. He needs to probably focus more on collection, secondary economy, and probably getting some more infantry out, because with these Stinger soldiers suppressing any kind of aircraft coming in, these Graz will have free reign in this area. See, this Ural that just killed like 4 or 5 guys. Oh, this was the one that killed 4 or 5 guys. The one in the front is a new one. Yeah, he's having some troubles. Now, one other thing that people can do is, what's its name? They can. Oh wait, the Germans try to get inside the garrison for safety. Let's see if he'll make it. Yeah, he did make it, and he can snipe everything there with efficiency, with ease. I should mention that German Kill does not reveal himself when he's inside a garrison, so he can snipe there without any trouble. So it doesn't seem like he's there. He's probably auto-firing, like force firing on that. So yeah, all those infantry units, all those elite VDV are dead right now. And because of this, German Kill is actually rank 2. Anyways, if I was him right now, I'd probably consider getting Fireport Mishkas, and 2 minutes are left inside the what's its name? 2 minutes remaining on the Scud Storm. And as for the airport, the GLA Air Force is coming. The airfield of GLA is a general power unlock, and if he invested 2 points into it, which he did, oh my god, German Kill got another Italian kill, another one got to the Ural. Okay. So GLA Air Force is a limited one. You can unlock Gazelles, no, not Gazelles anymore, they're called Plague Dusters, and you can get Vulture Bombers. No, yeah, Vulture Bombers and Hyena Fighters, which use their own rockets and armored bombs. And you can also get the Hook Gunship if you're rank 3, but I don't think he is. As alongside the Hook Gunship, you can also get Overwatch. And we see, we do see Overwatch mixed in with a Sabotage. Now, these units are stunned, and for a short duration, the economy of Chilling will be penalized for a short moment. The Overwatch allows this area, any units within it, to get hit by a jet, by random, for every few minutes. And it does aggro on defenses too. And this terrorist is trying to hug that golem, but he decides not to. But the Overwatch finishes off anyways. And these war trucks not collecting are doing some short work and trying to get away, shooting off. And this oil goes down in a... there it is. It's already down. Yeah, it's now a burning oil well. So there's no more collection or no more supplies and oil given to this by the oil. Now this war truck is trying to hit off that quad, but with those strong salvaged quad, it's going to make short work of that unit. Now on the left, we see a forward, a better push from the left. The Graz in the back, quads in the front. It's going to be a really tricky combination for Chilling to beat. And we have 30 seconds on the Scud, which still does not have the scouting upgrade, but Russia is not really known for its scouting capabilities. They only have a scout missile and Mishka to properly scout, or a machine gun Boris with his flare. So he probably does not know where that is regardless. Probably a Boris flanking these guys from the back, these Grau's, wouldn't be bad, but this German is a really tricky problem for them. And we see the thermobaric pods come out and miss entirely from Chilling, as this helicopter just wonders, oh, buddy, I did wrong, and just like goes down in shame. As these golems here are trying to contest and push back these quads, but these Grau's come back and try to help their lightly armored anti-air allies, which are actually anti-everything, honestly. And this first Grau in the golem in the back starts to get suppressed. Meanwhile, we see a Hook Gunship. Oh, 2 Hook Gunships come out and get hit, but this Kashtan is not taking it. He's gonna destroy all of those hooks if he can, but gets taken out by the Grads. The hook gunships pummeling down these garrisons and destroying any of the remaining Russian forces right below them. These are the heavy gunships for GLA that are very limited in build time, and they're very expensive. They're like 2 or 3K each. We have a Scud Storm ready to fire, and a second War Factory getting built by Chilling. This arms supply is still there, not doing anything. I think this would be a good target for a super weapon in this game, but we'll see how it goes. We see a Tunguska come out and try to take out the hook gunship, and a machine gun Boris flanking it on the back. Is there a Jarman kill to come and kill this Boris? If not, then this Boris is gonna have a good day trying to kill that thing. Oh no, he gets shot down. He gets hit by the hook, he gets killed, and this hook gets shot down by a Tunguska, who's already elite right now. But these forward Ural trucks will make quick work of any general's power. And we see a hit of the Skutsum right in the back, hitting the industrial plant and the supply center, doing substantial damage, but not really killing much. But this does allow for any other arms supplies to come out to take damage from the Anthrax, which should be the main goal if I'm not wrong. And we see these 3 more hooks, wow, coming in to finish off, and this Tunguska ready to oppose them, and Chilling calls in the GG. That was a very exciting game.
You have been defeated.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Whew! That was a blast for me too.